Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about something. We've actually talked about this a couple of times, but I'm going to do a little bit different detail on it today. I'm doing actually a back-to-back video because I've had some people ask me about it today on my emails that I've been receiving. So, cost here in the Philippines, what is the difference between the cost here in the Philippines and the cost in USA? Now I'm going to give you some examples. So say, for instance, what exactly is the cost for rent? Rent here in the Philippines can run anywhere from $50 a month all the way up to $500 a month. That's exactly what rent costs you anywhere in the Philippines. You can actually find a place here in the Philippines for $100 a month, a really nice place, a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. You can actually get a condo and a studio condo for about that a month. Actually, it runs about $200 a month. In Davao, I just looked them up at one Oasis. I can rent an apartment for about $200, and then the fees it runs up about $25 to $50 a month. So $200 to $250 a month, I can rent an apartment in one Oasis in Davao. Now, and where I'm getting these from, I'm getting them online, just like everybody else. Okay, so rent is cost USA compared to here. Now, rent, you can actually, if you want to have a bigger place, you can have anything you want here. If you want to rent a place for $500, there's many places you can rent. You can rent houses here for $100 to $200 a month. A 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bath house with a dirty kitchen outside, where dirty kitchen is a grill outside. So electric in USA per kilowatt, I don't know exactly, but I can tell you by what I used to pay. Electricity can run anywhere from $20 to $30 a month depending on your usage, or $40 a month. In USA, it was costing me $150. Water here is costing me $3 a month, and water in US is costing me $20 a month. My gas, we're talking about gas, propane gas, gas for stove, gas for refrigerator, or gas for, not refrigerator, for washer dryer. And US cost me $60 a month. Gas here, you can buy a tank for $20, and it will last you 1 or 2 months, but or 3 months, depending on how much you use it to cook. And they only use gas here for cooking. They do have pizza ovens. They do have places you can actually use gas. Insurance for car. Insurance for car, I paid not full coverage, a comprehensive policy. I paid like 3,000 peso, $60 a year. You can get full coverage here. I did check on that. It runs about $150 a year for full coverage on a brand new car. Depends on the brand, it depends on the model, it depends if it's a truck or SUV or not, believe it or not, and that makes a big difference. Car insurance in US is running me about $100 a month for Geico. It's actually a little more than that. Health insurance. Health insurance here is no different as anywhere else. It runs anywhere from $50, $60, $70 a month, and in US, it depends on the policy. In US, it's cost me a lot more than that. It's cost me more like $200 and change a month. Now, I was covered by my company, but I did have an additional policy I had to buy later on. Okay, entertainment. Entertainment is cheaper here, of course. It's cheap. You can entertainment. It's cost you $1, or it costs you $20, $30. Going to a movie here cost me $3 or $4. Going to a movie in U.S. cost me $20 for one person. We all went out and had a nice dinner. 3 Cokes and a couple things of popcorn. The movie theater itself, I think it ended up costing me $6 total. And we saw a new release of whatever it was. I forget what it was now. Internet. U.S. cost me, it's cheaper in U.S. than it is cost me here. It's cost me $70, $80 a month here. U.S. cost me $40 or $45 a month. And internet here is more expensive, so that's a downfall for the Philippines. Internet costs me more. TV cost me $10 a month here. TV in America, when I had it, I used satellite, cost me $50 a month, anywhere from $39 and went up to $44, and then ended up being about $50 a month. Cost me $10 for satellite, and I get the same channels here that I did there. Let's see, property tax. Property tax, we don't have to go into that. Depends where you live in the United States. Here it costs me $3 a year on my properties. Electrician costs. I threw these in. You guys are going to love this. Say, for instance, you want an electrician to come out and work on your house and get your work done, right? What does they charge? They do it per job, and it varies. So you can actually have a rate depending for an electrician to do working around your property. It can cost you anywhere from $3 to $10 a day for one charge. For them coming out, it costs you about 500 pesos, 600 peso. So $10 to $12 on the high end. In U.S., we don't have to know how much that is. It's like 50 an hour, 70 an hour, more like 80 an hour. Plumbers, same way. Plumbers here, of course, I'm my own plumber. Well, we hook up everything plumbing ourselves. We did most of the plumbing here. We did all the plumbing here, not most. And the plumbing here was already set, but we just tied it in there. Septic system, I installed my own septic system. I did it all by myself, and I had them dig a hole, and not the Filipino way, but the American way of having a septic tank with a leach field, the holes in the pipe all the way out, surrounded with netting, really done properly. Have a tank here outside that we can actually pick it up if it clogs up, whatever, and it runs out the street if it's overflow after it's done from rain. Because we get so much rain here. We're 2 feet down, you can hit water here. Dentist here, like I said in another video, dentist here, I got, it would have cost me about $4,000 for what I had with the root canals, and three root canals, what am I trying to say, the drillings, the fillings, 4 or 5 fillings, all the stuff I had done on my mouth, my wife's mouth, and my daughter's mouth, all since I've been here in the Philippines, including mine. She had some teeth when she had bridge work done. They would cost us about 4,000, 5,000 peso. So less than $100. I had all this work. It's worth flying to the Philippines, get your teeth work done, and fly back to U.S. Glasses, eye, prescription, chit-chat, prescription, frames, glasses, all. It costs us $100. They put the machine here in my eye. They got that new one out, the brand new thing. You don't have to do all these things that they had. They just had to put it on his glasses within 30 seconds. She said, hold on, I'll get you. She said, can you wait about 30 minutes? I'll have these made for you. Had them made. You want frame you want? I want this frame. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Same on my wife. I have astigmatism. 300 right here in one eye. Can you believe that? 300. So, dentist. Blood work. Here's an example. I went in U.S. before I came, and it's required by the job I had. I had to have blood work done, physical, stress test. We always did like 3 a year for the job I had, because a lot of times I'm picking up boxes, I'm climbing ladders in supermarkets, I'm doing all kinds of stuff in there. But so they would actually go in, and then once a year they do blood work on you, and test for drugs and test for all the other things all the employees had to have done. And the expense. And one time I asked them how much that cost. It cost a lot to have your blood work done and things like that. So just the blood work alone in U.S. can cost anywhere from $100 to $200, not counting the office visit, because they got to send off for it and you wait back. Well, here they do it right on site. So we went in town, and when I had typhoid and had the blood work done, she says, "Oh, sir, you have typhoid." I said, "No, I got something. I feel horrible. I feel like I'm going to die." And she says, "You are." She said, "If you're not careful, we don't get you some fluids in you now and get your blood pressure back down, because my blood pressure's out of sky. You're gonna regret it." So they did, and they watched me, and a couple hours later, 5 hours, 6 hours later, I was out of there, whatever it was. And I think it, like I said, it only cost me $20 on the high side. The Philly Health covered it, and then I just paid for the prescription for the medication, drugs I had to take thereafter. So you can see blood work, property taxes, electric, water, food. Food's the same. It's the same like in U.S. I mean, canned goods here cost $1 here. They cost $1 in U.S. The things that's cheaper here are eggs. Are pretty cheap here. They may be cheaper in U.S. eggs. But other than that, you can actually go buy bananas, 2 kilo, pineapple for like 20 cents, 30 cents for pineapple. Bananas cost less, 50 cents for 2 kilo of bananas. I mean, we just bought some. We just bought pineapple, fresh pineapple, right from Dole themselves. So, and of course we got banana trees here. That just produced bananas. I got fresh coconut here I can have every day if I want it. Papayas are readily available here. There's mangoes here. This produces like 5 times a year. So I could have readily vegetables all the time. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea on the cost here in the Philippines compared to costs in USA. And I think overall, living here, including visa costs, including costs for transportation here, is cheaper. It costs me $1 to $2 to ride in a taxi. Sometimes it costs me $3 even just to go across town in a taxi. And that's in Davao and that's in CDO. So I look at it like this. Okay, I went to 4 miles, less than 3 miles from my place there in Daytona. It cost me $20 plus a tip. So you can actually see it is cheaper here. And even though the rates are like whatever it is, this meter starts out at 20 peso or 40 peso, I forget what it was, it's still cheaper here to travel here than it is to travel in the United States. Now I understand other areas are cheaper throughout the world, but to have the standards, and the malls are actually nicer than they are in the U.S. The malls are actually active here, where the ones in the U.S. are dying. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea and a feeling of how it is here in the Philippines compared to the United States. Is really a big difference. There really is a big difference. And automatically, you're going to feel it once you hit the ground here. And now I'm going to tell you what it is. The most important thing when you hit the ground here in the Philippines, you're going to feel so much better about. No wrinkles, no stress. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe and hit like. Thank you.